So welcome to another video, guys. We're in Harpurhey at the moment, outside TK's. This is a fairly nondescript takeaway, but when I was doing my research online, this came up with some pretty nice pictures on Google reviews. So I thought, it's only around the corner from where I live. Let's give it a try. Let's go. So here's a quick overview of the menu. So there we are. I've got a box, or a bag rather, with my kebab in. I've not looked at it yet. It's currently raining, so I'm not going to stay out here for too long. I'm going to jump in the car and do a quick review in the car and see how we get on. We've got a fork in here, so I'm not going to get too messy. I'll see you in a minute. So here we are in the car. I'm having to film this in the car because it is typical Manchester weather and it is pouring down outside. You might be able to hear the rain beating off the roof, but we're doing what we can and working with it. So this is what attracted me to the kebab, is the sauce. When I looked at it on Google, it was actually the sauce, and the chili sauce specifically, and that looked amazing. So let's give it a try. So here we are. Not the ideal location, but it is, as I said, pouring it down outside, so there's not much we can do here. Let's give it a shot. What we've ordered is Manc kebab. I think it was $6.79, which in today's climate isn't too bad, I suppose. It's about average price wise. Presentation, portion size, it's a little bit on the small side for the money of I think it's either $6.29 or $6.79, but either way, portion size isn't too generous, if I'm honest. The salad looks nice and fresh. The chicken looks fairly decent. Let's give it a try. Sauce is nice. So the doner doesn't look like it's anything special, if I'm honest. It just looks like normal takeaway doner, really. Ooh, our hot sauce got a bit of a kick to it. It's quite sweet, and by that I mean it's quite vinegary. But taste-wise, it tastes amazing. Some more close-ups of the doner. It looks like it's seasoned, the doner. Yeah, it has got bits of pepper that I can see inside of there, but it's not something they've made in-house. This is clearly manufactured doner. I mean, nothing wrong with it. It all tastes fine. Try and get you another close-up there. It's definitely the chili sauce that makes this. Let's try some more of that chicken. The chicken, as you can see, some pieces are a bit well done, let's say. So let's try some of the naan. Okay. So visually, it looks like it could be in-house made. Difficult to say because it's quite thick. It's got fork marks in there, but the mass-produced stuff is getting smarter and is looking like this sometimes. Sometimes you can get somewhere it looks like a flatbread, and sometimes it looks a bit like this. But taste-wise, it was absolutely fine. And there's no way of me tucking into the actual kebab itself without putting the camera down, and there's no way for me to put this camera and hold it in my other hand, so I'll get stuck in. I'll tell you my thoughts in a few minutes and we'll have a chat. Right then, so that was TK's in Harpurhey. I suppose you'd call it Harpurhey. It's on the outskirts of town anyway. Overall, not bad. I wouldn't write poetry about it. For, I think it was $6.75 for the mixed kebab. It was average. The doner meat was just generic stuff that they shaved off a bog standard elephant leg. So there's a few bits of chicken on there that were moist. For the most part, there was quite a few pieces that were really dry and burnt, and I'm not about that at all. When I got towards the end and I wrap the kebab up like a burrito like I normally do, I normally have a bit of salad, sauce and a few bits of meat, roll it up like a burrito and finish it that way. It got really dry because of the chicken that was left over and the dryness of that. The sauce is really nice, but as I've said before, sauce can mask 1,000 sins. You can use the cheapest quality meat and mask it with decent sauce and it tastes half decent. Yeah, so it's not salvation. If we were to give this a score, I think a 6 out of 10 is fair. The presentation of it was absolutely fine, but yeah, it wasn't the best. Definitely more than edible. I enjoyed it, I've had it all, but it's absolutely not top tier. If they'd made their own stuff, their own doner meats, and that chicken wasn't so dry and burnt, by all means it would have scored a bit better, maybe a 7, 7.5. But yeah, today let's get a 6. I'll see you on the next one.